I'm sure you're all anticipating the wonderful bloopers video that I've promised. That won't be until tomorrow, so you're just gonna have to sit tight. Today, I'm gonna give you my top 5, top 5 favorite books of all time. Now, I've taken into account how easy these books are to read and how long they stuck into my mind. Of course, this is my favorite books. It's not anybody else's, it's mine. The ones that I have just loved all over the years. I've also ranked it taking into account how easy it was for me to remember and how often I've thought about it after I read it. And I can say that my number one book, I think about it quite often, and I've read it probably 20 times. But you won't get to hear what that is until the end of the video. My number 5 favorite book is The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I have read it a good 5-6 times. It's just overall a really fun thing to read. I mean, it kept me busy. My number 4 favorite book is A Series of Unfortunate Events, The End. It is book 13 in the series. I have read it twice. It's a really long book, so it's kind of hard for me to have time to read it more than twice, especially with the rest of the series. My number 3 is called The Language of Flowers by Vanessa Diffenbaugh. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. I had to read it for an English class that I took in, I think, the 10th grade. And I was the only person to read it. The teacher wanted to get my opinion on it and then see if she wanted to let her other classes read it. Of course, I loved it, so they all had to read it too. You guys are welcome, by the way. My number 2 favorite book is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. It was the first of the Harry Potter books that I read. I read the hardback that has the paper cover around it, and it was the big version. It wasn't the like little version. It took up my entire lap when I was reading it, and I read it while I was at Tray Day when I was doing that, and it would be so hot that the book would stick to my legs, but I couldn't put it down. So I just dealt with it, and when the day was slow, I'd just sit there and read my book. And of course I couldn't just go put on pants or put something over my legs because it was just too hot. And I'm not sure how I dealt with that now that I think back at it. Before I tell you my number 1 book of all time, I want to give you guys some honorable mentions, which I have those written down because I couldn't remember those. The Outsiders. I also read it in school. It was really good. We watched the movies, and my friends and I were really obsessed with it in like 7th grade. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because it's by one of my all-time favorite authors, and by one of, I mean my favorite all-time author. Just saying. Matilda was also really funny to me, and it's one of my favorite books. When someone asks me what my favorite book is, I'm always going to say Matilda, just because it, like, resonated with me as a child. And Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. It was a really good book. It was. It just wasn't quite as good as Order of the Phoenix, and I didn't want to put 2 Harry Potter books on the same list. Alright, my all-time favorite book, The Girl in the Lighthouse by Roxanne Tepfer Sanford. I have read it so many times. I had it on my Kindle, so everywhere I would go I'd have the book and I'd read it again, and then I'd read it again, and then I'd read it again, and then I'd read it again and again and again. I loved that book. I have not read any of the other books in the series. I think there's 3. I haven't had the money to buy them. It's just how it is. Well, I guess that's all of them. Alright, you guys. This is my top 5 favorite book. Tomorrow the video will be the blooper video that I was promising you. There's going to be some bloopers from this video, and there's also some bloopers from last week's videos and yesterday's video, and you know, just to give you guys an idea of what I go through making these things. And if you've been watching my videos a lot, thank you so much. Please subscribe, please give it a like. It's really helping me out. I'll see you guys next time.